Please welcome your MC this evening from WCVB TV, Channel 5, Erica Tarantal.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sharing Our Bounty, a night to support and celebrate Lazarus House Ministries and their caring work to provide housing and food for those in need. I am Erica Tarantel. It is my pleasure to welcome you and to be here tonight. We're here to raise critical funds that will allow Lazarus House to continue providing support and services to families and individuals. We wish that we could be together in person, but we're fortunate to be joining from the safety of our homes and this incredible studio. We're in Canton tonight. I can see in the chat that you've joined us from all over: Linfield, Andover, Kennebunkport, Maine, Cape Cod, New Hampshire, North Andover. I saw Canton, a number of different places. And if you want to share, I'm looking at the chat when I'm looking away from the screen, because you can chat in the Q&A section of the Zoom. So if you want to say where you're coming from, I'm going to try to shout you out throughout the evening. Of course, Boston is representing too, so we're so glad that you're all here with us. We hope you post on social media with us using our hashtag. It's hashtag Sharing Our Bounty and hashtag Lazarus House Ministries. So please, we want to see into your home. We want to see that you're having fun. We have lots of party favors in the boxes. So we hope that you just let loose. You're in your own private space. So feel free to have a little fun tonight. Of course, the pandemic, it's been such a year. Political divisiveness, calls for racial equality. This has been a year like no other that we've experienced, and we're doing it together but separately. What we do know for sure is the impact of the pandemic on the health and stability of families across our region has truly been unimaginable. Tonight, more than 3,500 families in Massachusetts will sleep in a shelter because they are homeless. And at Lazarus House, the need for soup kitchen meals increased well over 37% since COVID. Frontline workers at the Lazarus House Food Pantry, who are truly our heroes, provide uninterrupted service to 81% more guests since COVID. And again, due to COVID, Lazarus had to pivot and redesign family suites to house shelter guests safely because of the virus. And that led them to focus on its core mission, go back to the basics of shelter and food distribution for the good of their guests. These are dire statistics, and behind each number, of course, is a person, someone's child, parent, family member, or friend. Despite these odds, the team at Lazarus House works each and every day to ensure that no guest is turned away. They meet people where they are. They provide answers and solutions to fit their needs. Lazarus House resolves housing challenges, assists families to move from homelessness to housing. They make homes safer. They provide healthy meals. Lazarus House truly provides hope. So tonight you'll hear stories of strength and perseverance. You'll also have a chance to help by bidding on some really amazing auction items and have fun with that. If you haven't had a chance yet, please take a look and view the live auction items in your program book, or better yet, head right to our site by texting BOUNTY, that's BOUNTY, to 243725 to view the upcoming live auction items and later bid on them. So text early, log on to the site. You don't want to miss out on your favorite item. And here's just a little preview of some of the amazing items. You can win a private wine tasting with a master sommelier, or have Tuscan Kitchen cater a barbecue at your own home. You could win an adventure on a boat along the coastline and dine at the chef's table at Tuscan Sea Grill. So that's just several of the amazing items that we have. And remember, your support tonight will have a profound impact on the lives of the increasing number of families battling the stress and uncertainty of food and housing insecurity. And now here's a story we'd like to share.
Joanne never imagined that she could ever be homeless. But after an unexpected eviction and a 9-month stay at a hotel, her money ran out and she had nowhere to turn.
My kids, even though they were with me, I felt like I let them down in a little way because I was moving from an apartment to a hotel to a shelter. But they said, no, mommy, wherever you go, we're going. I'm kind of glad that they did. I probably wouldn't be able to do it by myself, but I was embarrassed.
Like, I know that she's a really good mom and she takes care of me. And I also feel kind of bad that she has to worry about that kind of stuff.
I called Lazarus House and I spoke to Marie. And she was like, I want you to come in. Same day, she was like, I want you to go home, pack your stuff, and come back today. They treated us like we were part of the house. We were home. A couple months into it, I was discouraged. We're like, oh, I'm never gonna find a place to go, and I can't stay here forever. If I had to cry, I would cry in the bathroom. But you know, other than that, I'd just be like, oh no, we're fine. We're gonna find a place. Don't worry. I know we are. For me, it was transitioning into my own apartment. They taught me how to save money, putting money away, and I got the housing here in Andover. It's not what you think when you think of a shelter. I'm very grateful. I'm not embarrassed to admit that, yeah, I was in a shelter. The biggest help was Lazarus House for me. It was. And without them, I don't know where I would be.
Oh, and we want to thank Joanne for sharing that story. And Joanne, she is so brave to share the story and even more brave to be here with us tonight. Hello from a socially distant stage. It's really nice to see you, Joanne, and thank you for sharing your story. Even seeing your son on screen, Elijah, and hearing him say he didn't want you to worry. I know as a mother, you know, that must be just so kind of tough to hear, but also he must be so proud of where you are.
It really hurt. It really hurt, and I was sad to hear that, you know, my son is worried about me when he shouldn't be. But we got through this together, and I'm very grateful and thankful, you know, for Lazarus House for helping us when we needed them the most.
Well, and clearly he saw the strength in you to get through that difficult time and persevere and rise above as to where you are today. How are you doing today?
We're doing good, and we're blessed, and yeah, like I said, we're very grateful for all the help from them.
Well, thank you for sharing your story and maybe giving someone else courage to reach out and ask for a hand when they need it, and then do the same for someone else. Thank you very much. We really couldn't be more proud of where you've come and your children as well. So one more time, a big thank you from all of us to Joanne and for sharing her story. And now we do want to thank all of you. And there's applause. We have a small, socially distant group with us tonight, but I'm sure there's applause in every household that's on this Zoom, Joanne. We do want to thank everyone who has made this evening possible, the sponsors, the volunteers, and all of the Lazarus House staff. At this time, we'd like to thank our top sponsors. So a special thank you to our Changemaker sponsor, and that's Robert Samia, for leading the group. Thank you to our visionary sponsors, Demoulas Foundation, Holy Family Hospital, Methuen and Haverhill, Jackson Lumber and Millwork, M&T Bank, Pfizer, and thanks for the vaccine, Salem Cooperative Bank, Terrence McMahon, and Thanda Broussard. And thank you also to our benefactor sponsors. And finally, we would like to thank Tuscan Kitchen for their incredible generosity for catering and delivering our delicious meals and the wine that we know you're all enjoying. And people have been saying how delicious the meal is on the chat, so we're glad that you're enjoying it. And now please welcome the Executive Director of Lazarus House Ministries, Reverend Jeff Hassel. Jeff.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us in this year's Sharing Our Bounty. The gala looks different, but the purpose is, of course, the same: to bless the most vulnerable of Lawrence and the Merrimack Valley through the many ministries of Lazarus House. These are challenging times, but tonight we are celebrating the good work that the team at Lazarus House is doing. Last year, I spoke to you about a boy named Victor. I first met Victor in the front office of the shelter on Holly Street as he and his sister were returning from a day at school. Do you remember those days when kids went to school by bus instead of computer? Well, the point of that story is this: that as I was walking back to my car that afternoon, I realized that Victor, beyond a shadow of a doubt, knew that he was home. I thought I was paying a visit to one of our ministries as the new exec director, but it turns out I was really heading to the home of Victor and his family, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Fast forward a year, and what has become of Victor and his mom, Natividad, and his sister, Nelis? Our advocates continued to work with Victor's mom to stabilize and strengthen her and give her the chance to move into the Capernaum Place Transitional Housing Program, where they have been since last winter. and what a difference a year makes. They live in the comfort and safety of a Capernaum Place apartment. They are together, they are healthy, the kids excel in school, and our mom works in our soup kitchen. With the help of our staff and our wraparound programs and services, their family is building resilience and creating a beautiful future. That is the kind of life transformation that you support tonight. That is Lazarus House. When COVID hit, we pivoted to focus our energies on providing food and shelter for our community. Food and shelter. It's what our community needs most, what we've done since the start of the ministry, and what we do best. The need has gotten greater, and with your support, we are expanding our capacity as quickly as possible to address those needs. The number of guests coming to the food pantry and soup kitchen have increased exponentially. We added staff and safety protocols to keep our vital programs open and our guests and staff safe. Occasionally, a positive COVID test forces staff members to quarantine. And when that happens, we, number one, pray. We, number two, rely on our redesigned staffing systems to get through with as little interruption to service as possible. We have worked hard to position ourselves to continue serving through the pandemic into whatever new normal will be. I want to thank our staff for their commitment to serve our guests no matter what. And on behalf of our guests, I want to ask you to be as generous as possible. In fact, do you remember the old TV host, Phil Donahue? He said to my dad one time, "Roy, if you find a charity that you love, you back it up for all you're worth." And so I want to leave you with that message from Phil Donahue to my dad so that all of you will be able to support Lazarus House tonight so that our guests have a place to come home to and food on their table. Thank you for your support of Lazarus House Ministries and enjoy this evening.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you for that. So Lazarus House has continued to serve families and individuals who are facing housing and food insecurity. Now it is up to the rest of us, you and me, to do the work, make this happen, get this done. You know how critical this issue is and how it continues to become more critical as the pandemic reaches its third surge. So here's a chance to support the mission. We want to give a big welcome to our auctioneer for the evening, Pat Tully, all the way from NYC.
Well, Erica, you would know NYC pretty well. Greetings, everybody. Good evening. I am Pat Tully, your auctioneer. Give yourselves a big, huge virtual round of applause for being here, including our three people in the background here. What do you say, folks? Yeah! Go crazy for Lazarus House. Thank you for supporting us here tonight. Now, remember, this is a virtual live auction, so you might be able to see me, but I can only see your bids on the screen in front of me, so I can't see you at home raising those imaginary paddles and so on. Now, folks, Lazarus House brought me here all the way from New York City because the need is that important. Now I'll have to quarantine for 2 weeks when I get home, but for this organization, it's worth it. And I'm sure my wife is excited about that as well. So, as you keep making your bids, make sure that you make those fast and often, and because you could miss out. We are going to run out of time at some point. We're going to have to move on with the program. So if you're thinking about bidding about something, I can't see you sitting at home vacillating. So make sure that you go into the chat. You see the chat there? So easy to do. Throw that in there and say, I'm thinking about it, I'm just checking with somebody, I'm making sure that we can do this, because these bids wait for no man, no woman, no one. So you're asking me, come on, I'm ready to bid. How do we do this? So simple. To bid, you text Bounty. How many texts have you sent today? Yeah, instead of texting a TikTok video or something, now you're going to text Bounty, B-O-U-N-T-Y, to 243-725. You can see it right there on the screen. It's so easy to do because this is the only way to bid in real time tonight. Now, I just saw the trainer backstage. I got the ankles taped. It's Saturday. It's game day. So who's with me? Let's jump right into it. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. All right. Our first item up for bid tonight is Chef Catered Barbecue at your home for 10 people. Get ready for this. Treat yourself and 9 wonderful friends, guests, bring the team together at work. You haven't seen them all year. to a backyard chef catered barbecue at your own home with Tuscan Kitchen. Thank you, Tuscan Kitchen, for this. In Italy, a true artisan combines simplicity in the freshest ingredients with time-honored preparation from scratch. With Tuscan Catering, enter a world of regional Italian cooking where we celebrate the culinary traditions from all over Italy. At dinner also includes, get this, a half case of Tuscan Kitchen Private Reserve Cellars Toscana wine. Tuscan Catering will take care of all the planning, the cooking, the serving, and the cleanup. You're like, this is a dream, while you just enjoy your guests. Now, this package is one for the ultimate fan of cookouts, so let's get this going right now. I'm going to start the bidding at $500. $500 is the opening bid right there. I've got Trish McNeil is in for $500. $500 is the bid. Let me see, $600. $600 right now. $600 is the bid. $500 is the bid right now. I've got a $500 bid. Looking for another bid. $500 bid. AJ, what do we think of that? $500. This is a bargain, folks. Think about this package. You can take this up right now. You can have everybody in your backyard. Nobody has to come inside. 506. There's John O'Connor. Thank you. 600 is the bid there. 600 is the bid. 700. Let's see in advance of $600. John O'Connor's in at $600 right now. Trish, let's go. Trish, you're thinking right now, you look at your friends, you're like, well, we could do that team building exercise. There's Thanda. Thanda's in for $700. Thank you very much. Thanda's in for $700. 800 be the next bid. 800 be the next bid. John, Trish, don't let this go. This is haircut money for you guys. Come on, let's go. Oh, there's Joanne. Joanne is in right there. Thank you, Joanne, for $800. There we go. Oh, Joanne, I see what you're trying to do right here. We're not time to play games. See, this is an auction where the numbers go up because this is for Lazarus House. So we need more money, not less money. Joanne, the bid is now at $700. So $800 it is. Joanne I think she's fixed her bid right there, isn't she? Yes, she has. Joanne, well done to you. $900 to Lauren. Lauren's in for $900. $900 is bid. $1,000. How about a nice even $1,000? This is for 10 people. This is $100 a person. Think about trying to take everybody out in Boston for dinner for $1,000. You couldn't take your team out with wine and dinner and everything else. Come on, $1,000 would be a bargain. $900 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $900. Did that $900 bid just go away? That didn't just happen. No, they wouldn't do that to Lazarus House. $1,200 is the bid right there. Thank you to. Is it Doty? Yeah, Doty Graham. Doty, welcome to the party. Doty's in at $1,200. How about $1,300 a bid? Doty's not messing around, folks. You see, she just went from $900 to $1,200. The messing around portion of the program just ended because of Doty. Big round of applause for Doty. $1,200 is a bid there. $1,200. Oh, I don't think so, Joanne. Not $1,000. No, not when Doty is in the house right now. Doty's in for $1,200. How about $1,300? Joanne, come on, come back. John, what do you say? Here we go. Hey, we'll go up by $200. Why not? $1,200 is the bid. How about $1,400? $1,400 be the next bid. I think we need to raise the price here. $1,400 be the bid. $1,200 is the bid right now. Doty's in there at $1,200. About $1,400. $1,300 is the bid right now. Joanne says, I don't think so, Doty. Not tonight. Not this close to the holidays. $1,300 is the bid there. How about $1,500? Doty, we're looking right at you. Doty, we need you right now. Lazarus needs you. You know what we can do with $1,500. You can make a big difference right now. And this is going to be a party in your backyard with the wine and the food. Everything's included. You don't even have to clean up. John, I will take the $1,400 bid. Thank you very much. 15 be the next bid. We'll go back to the hundreds. That's fine with me. 14 is the bid there. John O'Connor is back. John was just sitting there waiting. As I said, don't think. Bid. This is reactionary. You have to do it right now. This is point of purchase, and we are going to run out of time. Eventually, AJ's over here. She's like, you're going to have to move it along, Tully. She knows I'm Irish, and I've got the gift of gab. We're going to keep this going all night if we want. $1,600 is the bid there. Doty is back, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,600. 16 is the bid. I bet $1,800. 16 is the bid to Doty. 16 is the bid. John, Doty is at home. She's laughing at you right now. She's saying, I got John. I got him right in my sights. I know what's going to happen here. Doty has got it right now. Joanne's in there at, okay, we had an $1,800 bid there. How about a $2,000 bid right now? That's what we're looking for right now. $2,000 be the bid I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for $2,000. $2,000 is the bid. You know how simple this is to text in. Just text right in right there right now. You can see bounty to 243-725. So simple to do. $2,000 be the bid I'm looking for right now. Do I have $2,000? Do I have $2,000 right now? We're going to refresh this one more time. Right now we are, I see a $1,600 bid. You know, since we're at a $1,600 bid, why not? I will take $1,800. We have to move the program along. I understand that right there. $1,600 to Doty right there. $1,800 be the next bid. 18 is the bid. John, now is not the time. John, it's just you and I. We're talking right now. Now is the time for you to bid because Doty's in at $1,600 and she wants this badly. Don't let this slip away from you for the money that's sitting in the ashtray of your car in the parking lot. And he's like, yeah, no, that's true. It's just sitting there. $1,600 is the bid. I look for $1,800 right now. 18 will be the bid. I got $1,600. There's $1,700 from Joanne right there, $1,700. You see what's happening, John? They're bidding higher because they want this. And we know that you want this. And we know that you want this for Lazarus House. You're making a donation, plus you're getting a dinner for 10. And when everybody's in your backyard, And you say, there's $1,800 right there. Joanne is back. I'm talking to you, Dodie. I'm talking to you, John. I'm talking to everybody right there. When they're in John's back, $2,000 from John. John, there we go. John was probably looking for a signal. He was out on the beach walking the dog, and he was just looking for a better signal. 2,000 is the bid. 2,200 would be the next bid right now. John's like, come on, I need this, but he's in. John's in at 2,000. I need 2,200. 2,200 would be the bid right now. AJ's like, we love this right here at 2,000, but we'd love it even more at 2,200. Yes, I agree with you there. 2,000 is the bid, about 2,200. 2,200 would be the next bid. I got $2,000 right now. John is going to steal this at 2,000. We can't let that happen. Joanne, Dodie, ladies, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Do you remember we were talking in the pregame show and you were like, I want to make sure I win this barbecue because I got a party that I got a big birthday coming up and I'm going to have everybody over. I'm going to raise a toast to Lazarus House. 2,100 from, is that Tasha? Tasha Weber. Tasha Weber's in for 2,100. A new donor is in. A new donor is in, ladies and gentlemen. Look out for Tasha. Tasha's in there at 2,100. John, you better find that signal back at the beach because we don't want to lose you here. 2,100 is the bid I need. I will take $2,200. Yes, AJ's going. Ask for 23, but I'll take 22 right now. 22 will be the bid. I have $2,100 right now. 2,200 will be the next bid. Do I see 2,200 anywhere? This is 10 people. This is at your house. You don't have to go anywhere. You're like, I haven't gone anywhere all year. I'm not going to start now. No, have the people over your house, and you can raise a toast and say, this is for Lazarus House, and this is because I'm a very generous person. I love you all very much, and we all can finally get together. There's 2,200 from Nancy Carpenter. Nancy is new to the party as well. Welcome, Nancy. 2,200 to Nancy. Tasha, John, this is the opportunity. We got $2,200 right now. Do I see $2,400? I need to raise this by $200. Let's go. 2,200 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $2,400. 2,400. Text bounty, the word bounty, to 243-725. 2,200 to Nancy is the bid right now. We love it at 2,200, but yes, 2,500. We could do a lot for Lazarus with 2,500, but I will take $2,400 the bid I'm looking for right now. It's so simple to do. Just text that number. Pull the phone out. If you want, text rates may apply. Fine. Bill me for that text you're going to send, but bid for $2,400 right now. 10 people in your house with the wines. You don't have to do anything. You can't have this for Thanksgiving. They can't do this for Thanksgiving. No, don't think about that. That's not going to happen. But think about this backyard barbecue. Your friends are over. You're toasting. You're excited about this gift that you just gave to Lazarus House. And on top of that, everybody's having a good time. And I think at $2,200 for Nancy, folks, I told you eventually that we are going to have to wrap this up. So $2,200 is the bid right now to Nancy Carpenter here going once. $2,200 to Nancy Carpenter. As you see, I have the gavel here, which means I am going to close it out right about now. $2,200 to Nancy Carpenter going twice. And at $2,200, it is, hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. Nancy, Tasha, and John. Let me just tell you this right now. I'm just getting this. This is breaking news happening right now. Nancy's going to win this thing at $2,200, but you have the opportunity right now because I can get one more package for this, and I'm putting AJ on the spot. She says, we'll make it happen. If you match her bid, and the only way you can do that, Nancy is in there at $2,200, and Tasha or John, you have to match it at $2,200. So it's going once, going twice to Nancy, and it is sold to Nancy. And as I said, if you want that second package, yes, big round of applause for Nancy. Yeah. It sounds like a Jets game, even if Jets had fans. That's about how loud it would be at the Jets stadium right now. I know Pats fans are enjoying that with the terrible season that they're having, meaning the Jets. Also, here we go. If you do, Tasha is going to take it at $2,300. She just texted AJ right there to 617-510-8004 to Tasha. $2,300 sold. There we go, folks. $4,500 just raised in just a few moments right there. Fantastic stuff. On to the next item up for bid. Here we go. This is called Sipping with the Stars, or Sip the Stars at Home. I like Sipping with the Stars, but this is Sip the Stars at Home. That's the official name of this package. Here we go. Now, make a date for your very own private virtual wine class led by world-class master sommelier Andrei Ivanov. Yes, for an informative and entertaining evening of wine tasting. This is going to be virtual. Have you seen one of these virtual wine tastings? They're so much fun. I've done them myself. If you are a wine enthusiast who enjoys both learning about superb red wines and drinking them with close friends, and not necessarily in that order, this offer is a once-in-a-lifetime evening for you and your friends. Now, Andrei will provide insight, education, food pairings, and more in a fun-filled hour and a half, 90 minutes of wine and party for up to 8 people. Which is something we could safely do together right now. 8 people, no governor anywhere is going to complain about that. Andrei is one of only Think about this. I'm just going to say this very slowly. Andre is one of only 274 master sommeliers in the world, in the Somm community. That's what they call themselves, Somms. In the world. He's one of only 274 people in the world that does this, that's at this rank. And he loves answering questions on all things vino because he knows everything about vino. If I knew everything about a subject, I'd be like, ask me anything. I got it. Now, your package includes the following. 4 bottles of outstanding Cabernet Sauvignon. This is coming from Master Somm, so you know it's great. And you can determine the other 4 varietals with Andre. Now, they're delivered right to your door. You don't have to go pick them up to ensure you have an ample tasting supply for all your guests, or you just hide them in the closet and you just bring out the cheaper wine. Who cares? Doesn't matter. He will weave in the fascinating stories behind the wines, vineyards, and the vintners. He knows them all. Connecting winemaking techniques with what's in your glass, your tasting notes, etc. And leaving your group with new tasting skills and a deeper enjoyment of wine so you can go and show off to people. We can go back to restaurants and that kind of stuff again. So for this one right here, stop the messing around. Let's go. Let's start the bidding at $750. $750 is the bid right now. Just text Bounty to 243-725. $750 is the bid I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for $750 right now. $750 is the bid I need for right now for this package. $750 is there's Brandon. He's in for $800. Brandon said, forget $750, Pat. $800 is the bid. $1,000, a nice even $1,000 be the next bid I'm looking for right now. How about $1,000? $1,000 is the bid. There's Brandon's in for $800 right now. Who wants to take Brandon off the mantle with a $1,000 bid? There it is, Mark Dawson, who's in for $900. Mark, I'll take it. And Brandon's like, I know what's happening here. I want to make this. I'm going to go with $1,000. I was ready. I knew Mark was going to be there. I knew Davidson was going to be there. I knew he was going to bid on this one. So I'm in for $1,000. And look at that. He's in for $1,000 just like that. Hey, Mark, do you see what Brandon just did? Do the same thing. Leapfrog the man. Let's go. $1,000 is the bid. I need $1,100. How about $1,100 right now? $1,100 would be the bid. $1,100 is the bid. There's a 2-horse race going on right now between these two. There's $1,000 right now. I need $1,100. $1,100. Mark, $1,100 is the bid. That's all we're looking for. It's $1,100. You were in at $900. What's $1,100 to you? This is nothing. Come on, let's go. $1,100. And there he is right there. Mark is back with $1,100 bid. Brandon, Mark just laid the gauntlet down and said, I'm in for this thing and I'm in for the running. Let's go, buddy. Come on, it's game day. $1,200 be the bid right now. Come on, Brandon. $1,200 be the bid. I have $1,100 right now. I'm looking for $1,200. $1,100 is the bid right now. $1,200 is the bid. These bids are coming in fast and furious. We've got the best internet in town. And look at that. $1,100 is the bid right now. $1,100 to Mark. Mark is in at $1,100. Do I see? And there's Brandon's in for $1,200. $1,200 is the bid there. $1,300. Let's go, Mark. Mark, you got to be back. No time. As I said, it is not the time to wait. The time to bid is now and is early and often. Keep it going. Mark, we need you back, buddy. Lazarus House needs your support, and you want this wine party. It's going to be virtual. You're going to have a couple people in your house, a couple people logging in on Zoom from a couple other places. Is Zoom a sponsor of this? I shouldn't give them any more shout-outs. But whatever one of these virtual places you want to use there, $1,300 be the bid. I got $1,200 right now, $1,300. Mark, you got to come back. Mark, you're going to show off to you're going to tell your clients, you're like, you know what we're going to do? Instead of having some Zoom happy hour thing, what we're going to do is have a master sommelier with us together as a team and friends and clients, and we are going to have a party together that's going to be unlike any other, and you're getting wine with it. You're going to get the cabs. You're going to get other reds that you love. Pinot Noir, work with Andre. He will make this happen. We'll work on the vintages and the wines that you want there. $1,200 be the bid. Do I see $1,300? $13 is the bid I'm looking for right now. Come on, let's go. Mark, you can't let this slip away. You know, as an aficionado yourself, he's in for $1,200. You cannot let him steal this. But I do know that we promised you we'd keep this one on time. And I know we do have to move on. So Mark, the time is now, my friend. If you want to get in, if you're thinking about this as a holiday gift for somebody right now, and Mark is back. Mark's like, I'm in, Pat. I just bid. I just did it. $1,300 to Mark. There, Brandon, now the coin has been flipped, Brandon. It's your time. It's your time to support Lazarus House, and it's your time to have the party of the year on a flat screen that everybody's been complaining, oh, I can't take one more of these virtual meetings. And I'm like, well, hold on a second. No, this one's going to be with a master sommelier, and we're going to be drinking wine for 90 minutes. You're like, yeah, I'm in. And how much is this? $1,400. What a bargain. 13 is the bid right now. Come on, Brandon, let's go. I need $1,400. Do I see $1,400 right now to Brandon? If I do not, what could happen here? Mark could steal this. Mark is already dancing, and he's like, wrap it up. But there's Betty and Roger Desjardins. Welcome to the party, to the Desjardins family. Merci, Desjardins. Here we go. $1,400 is the bid now. $1,500 be the next bid. Mark and Brandon, see what happens when you sleep? The Desjardins step in. That's what happens right there. $1,400 is the bid. I'm going to need $1,500. $1,500 will be the bid at $1,400 right now. And we've got 2 bids at $1,400, folks. One of you is going to have to step up and outbid the other. They came right in at the exact same time. So Brandon and the Desjardins are tied at $1,400, but I need a $1,500 tie break right now. Let's get that in right now. 1,500 be the bid I'm looking for right now. I have 1,400 to Brandon and to the Desjardins family there. 1,500 be the bid. Do I see 1,500? 1,400 right now. We need a tiebreaker happening right now between the two of them. This is amazing. This is how exciting this package is because there's two people who are like, no, I'm going to win it. No, I'm going to. And there it is, Betty and. Excuse me, look at that. Yes, there were three people that came in right there at the same time at $1,500. Mark, Betty, and Betty, again, I love this. Betty and Roger are outbidding themselves. If they're both on separate phones. They're like, we're not going to lose this, so they're both at home bidding. It's a bidding war going on at home between the two of them. Guys, somebody can win this right now. Just one of you needs to text in right now. 1,500 is the bid. Now I need a $1,600 tiebreaker. What do you say? 15 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $1,500. Do I see a $1,500 right now? 15 is the bid. Here we go. I love it. Yes, I want somebody right now to step up to the plate and make, let's go up by $200. The messing around portion, it ended earlier, right? Well, I needed to end it now again. $1,700 is the bid I'm looking for right now. I'm not going to take $1,600 unless you take $1,600 right now, but I need a tiebreaker. We've got three people. We've got tied at $1,500 apiece. We've got Mark, we've got Betty. Everybody's tied at 15. 16 is the next bid. I cannot leave it here at $1,500. 16 be the bid I'm looking for right now. 1,600 is the bid. 1,500 is the bid right now. Do I see $1,600? Let's refresh that one more time. 16, we'll get the Wi-Fi is working. There's $1,600. Betty and Roger. I almost said Betty, Roger, and Mark. Mark's like, yeah, can I get in on their party? No, you can't. You have to outbid them. And Mark just came in as well, 1,600. We have a tie at 1,600, and nobody likes a tie, folks. Nobody likes a tie. We can't split this half. We can't split this in half. So I need an $1,800 bid right now. There's $1,800. $2,000. I know someone's going to win this one at $2,000. That's the number that I'm thinking about right now. Do I see $2,000? $2,000. 18 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $2,000 right now. Dodie, what do you say? Dodie is in at $1,800, but I need a $2,000 bid. Looking for it. Dodie was waiting and waiting. She goes, I know you said don't wait bid, but Dodie waited. And some things come to those who wait, but somebody right now needs to come in at an advance of $1,800, and I like $2,000. 2,000 sounds like the number for me. AJ says I like that one as well. 2,000 be the bid I'm looking for right now. Do I see a $2,000 bid? 2,000 is the bid right now. If I do not see $2,000, 18 is the bid right now. We've got a tie. We've got a log jam up at the top at right here. Everybody said they looked up the master sommelier. They saw how hard it is to get to that level in life. And they're like, we have to have this guy come into our homes virtually. And $1,900, Mark Davidson is back. Mark Davidson, there's a party going on at the Mark Davidson house right now. And also, there's about to be a virtual party happening if nobody outbids him at $1,900. Do I see $2,000? Do I see $2,000 anywhere out there? 2,000 is the bid. I got $1,900 right now. 2,000 be the bid. Mark's in at $1,900. I do need a $2,000 bid. If not, Mark's in at $1,900. We love it at $1,900. We can't leave it here. I can't leave, by principle, by Auctioneers International Rule number 765-4B, I'm not allowed to leave an item at $1,900. We must sell this at $2,000, especially with the needs of Lazarus House, especially in this year. Sip the stars at home and $2,000. This is going to be an unbelievable package with the wine coming to you. You don't have to go anywhere to pick it up. You don't have to worry about customs or anything. It's shipping to you. It's coming right to your house. $1,900 is the bid there. Mark's in. Dodie. Desjardins family, Brandon, my friends, this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. You've been bidding. There's $2,000 right there from Betty and Roger. Betty, we connected. We connected, Betty. I have a sister named Betty. You knew that, didn't you? Yes, you did. And that's why you said Tully, Desjardins and Tully, the French and the Irish, we're going to work this out here. And you are. $2,000 is the bid right now. Do I see $2,100? $2,100 is the bid. I got $2,000 right now. We love it at $2,000, but $2,100 again. We can do a lot more with that. We have some great items coming up as well. Do not wait to bid. You are seeing what happens when people wait. Right now we have a $2,000 bid. Do I see $2,100 anywhere in the room? $2,000 is the bid right now. Do I see $2,100? We got some bids coming in right now that fast and furious. And at $2,000, this might be Mark and Betty is in. There's Betty and Roger. Mark, you're at $1,900. You cannot be at home, him and Han saying $100 more. No, I'm not in for this. At $2,100, step up to the plate. Now's the time. We're talking here, man to man, and I'm saying you got to make this happen. And you don't want to be sitting there. When you see Betty and Roger throw this up on Instagram and say the time of our lives, and you're going to have to like that. It's going to be a hate like on their Instagram, but do it anyway because it's all for Lazarus House. $2,000 is the bid, Mark. Team, I'm going to have to wrap this one up here. $2,000 is the bid right now. I have going once. I know you're sitting back there going, oh, I bet he's got two of these. No, No, I do not, my friend. 2,000 is the bid right now, going to the Desjardins here, going once. 2,000 is the bid here, going twice, and 2,000 to the Desjardins. It is sold. $2,000 right there. Thank you very much to Betty and Roger. That was a war for the ages. Very, very exciting stuff. Moving right along. Our next item up for bid is the Ultimate Beauty. Does that mean there's a 65 Mustang in the parking lot? Because that is what I would. Anyway, no, it is not. Here we go. Treat yourself or a very special friend or Mrs. Auctioneer to the ultimate beauty experience and refine or even redefine your style for many, many years to come. You're going to receive a beauty box, and I've got it here. I'm going to show it to you in a second there. A beauty box filled with new beauty brands and products, each stamped with the approval of the editors of New Beauty magazine. The most innovative and must-have beauty products. This box is valued at $1,000 alone. Now, in case you're not in the beauty know, if you're not in the know, like I am, New Beauty is the leading scientifically accurate and ethically balanced beauty resourcing, empowering women to make the best beauty decisions. I just came up with that on my own just now. It's the celebrity go-to magazine. Erica Tarantella knows that. Everybody knows that in her business. There is nothing like a day or two of pampering. Not tampering, but pampering, much better. Day or two of tampering, I'm not even allowed to talk about that right now. No, pampering. In fact, a day of two of pampering was actually in my rider. I wouldn't not have shown up here from New York. We're very snobby in New York. I wouldn't have done it without it. I won't even get out of bed without it. Now, master stylist Brian Nunez at the Elsewhere Salon in Boston will style you with a full balayage. Of course, that's a French coloring technique, but you knew that already. Toner and haircut right on the ends there. It's going to be gorgeous. The package includes a gift basket of various products, but wait! There's more. You'll take away a gift card at the spa at the Mandarin Oriental Boston. If you've ever been to that spa, take me there right now for a massage or a facial, your choice. You will also receive a gift certificate towards hair, manicure, and pedicure services at the swanky Bella Vita Salon and Day Spa in Andover. Now, who will start this bid at $500? Erica, if you don't mind, excuse me, AJ. Yeah, you're Erica, you're AJ. Now, if you don't mind, according to auctioneer rule number 7642-B, I would like to start this because I need to bring something home at $500 for Mrs. Auctioneer. Will you allow that? She'll allow that, so the next bid is $600. $600 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $600. Oh, forget it. Courtney and Ian O'Connor said, yeah, $500. Play that. $700 is the bid there. How about $800? I'll go in for $800. Make it $1,000. $1,000 is the bid. I'm in for $800 right now. $1,000 be the bid. $800 to me right now. $1,000 be the bid. $1,000 is the bid. $800 to me, and that is legal according to the rules. You can see it right here. $800 is the bid to me. $1,000 be the next bid. I'm looking for $1,000 right now. The O'Connor family, this is the time. Courtney, Ian, get in for $1,000. I'm in for $800. Here is the package. I didn't want to show you because I want to take this home. Look at all this stuff. It is stocked. I believe in Boston, you might say, there's a lot of wicked stocking stuffers in here. I'm working on it, okay? I'm from New York. I'm new, but these are some fantastic stocking stuffers here. Yeah, okay, if you didn't throw in a Dunkin' gift card already. All right, here we go. $800 is the bid to me. How about $900 to the O'Connors? I will take $900. $800 to me is the bid right now. $800 is the bid. I can take this home, and Mrs. Auctioneer is going to be like, this is all for me? Yes, it is, because we love Lazarus House. We love the great work that they're doing, and also because I'm in the doghouse, and this will help me get out of the doghouse, so you'll be helping me right there. But Courtney and Ian want to get into this right now. $800 to me, $900 is the next bid. You can't let me win this. That can't happen. This alone is $1,000. You know, I might win this and go on eBay and then make a couple $100 on it. And if I do, of course, I'll donate the proceeds back to Lazarus House. But $800 to me is the bid. I'm looking for $900. $900 is the bid right now. Do I see $900? $900 is the bid we're looking for right now. $800 is the bid. $900 is in from Dodie. Dodie, you're back. It's so good to see you again, Dodie. Dodie was enjoying her wine. She goes, yeah, because this is the only wine I'm going to have because I'm not having the sommelier come virtually mess. And there's $1,000 from $1,050. I like it there. I'll take it. $1,050. Dodie, that must be a lucky number. 1050. $1,050 from Dodie. Dodie's in for $1,000. In fact, she was in for $900. She's outbidding herself. Dodie, we love when people outbid themselves. This is one of our favorite things that happens here. Dodie's in for $1,050 is the bid right now. I need $1,200. $1,200 would be the next bid. I got $1,050 to Dodie. Dodie's in for $1,250 to $1,050, but if she wants to go to $1,250, she keeps outbidding herself. She might just do that. But $1,050 is the bid. Dodie, you are in first place right now. You are on the mark right now. $1,050 is the bid. I'm looking for $1,200. $1,200 be the bid. I got $1,050 right now. Do I have $1,200 anywhere? $1,200 is the bid. $1,050 is the bid. Mrs. Auctioneer said we have a budget. We have to, so I'm out. Doty's in for $10.50 right now. $10.50. In fact, it's a little bit of a relief for me as well. I didn't really have the money on me now, and I know that AJ was going to chase me down in the parking lot to make sure that my check cleared. But $10.50 is the bid right now to Doty. I'm looking for $1,200. $1,200 be the bid. I got $10.50 right now. Doty, it's a one-horse race with Doty right now at $10.50 is the bid. O'Connor family, where are you? The package. Look at all this great stuff. There's this pink thing with stuff in it. There's this with stuff in it. That plastic bag alone must be where this is for the eyelids. So all this, I just throw it right on there. Okay, so that's for the eyelids. This says renewal eye cream. Yeah, I need like a much larger package than that for the eye cream. But $10.50 is the bid. Do I see $1,200? Folks, you're getting this package. You can split it up. This is like a year worth of gifts every day. O'Connor, you can come home, and you can come home and you can be like, here, this is for you today. And then tomorrow, here is this for you today. And she's like, you think I need eye cream? You're like, no, I didn't say that. And then you just got to be careful there with that because I could use some of that there. $10.50 is the bid. Do I see $1,200 at $10.50? Where have the O'Connors gone? You know what, O'Connors? I'll take $1,100. I will take $1,100, and this is going to come right to you. What do you think about that? At $1,100, but I have $10.50 to Doty. Do we see $1,100 anywhere out there? $10.50 is the bid right now. I'm looking for $1,100. I know we have to move on with the program, folks, but this, you can see, this is with all the stars. You're going to be putting this cream on. People are going to be like, look at you. You look 20 years younger. And you're like, I know. Because I supported Lazarus House and I'm a philanthropist, and that's what I do. And also I got this great beauty cream. But you will feel better and you will look better. Two things at once. Your soul will be healed and your skin will glow. You look amazing. Doty knows this. Doty knows it. That's why she's bidding at $10.50 and outbidding herself. $1,200 would be the bid, but I don't see it right now. Looks like $10.50. Doty, I've got to get the gavel in my hand because Doty's going to take this one home. Doty's in at $10.50 is the bid here going once. Doty in at $10.50 here going twice. And to Doty it is sold. Doty, well done. Well done, Doty. I'll explain to Mrs. Tully what happened there, that you were much more generous than I am. So congratulations to you. But, you know, hold on one second. Hold on one second. I saw another box back there. So you know what? O'Connor family, if you would like to match Doty's very generous gift of $10.50, just text AJ right now, 617-510-8004, and tell her I will match that bid at $1,050. Please get me another box and those two wonderful gift certificates, all that stuff. I can't wait to go to the Mandarin Oriental, everything else. All you have to do is text her right now. $10.50 is the number, that's the bidding number. Do it now. Make it happen for Lazarus House. Yes, and we'll get the same package. But congratulations to Doty. Doty, we love you for that. Moving right along, here we go. Our next item is a private chef in your home for $10. Yes, experience a memorable dinner and wine. Prepared and presented by Andover's Country Club's executive chef Elaine. Who doesn't love Chef Elaine? We love Chef Elaine. And Chef Elaine will bring her culinary magic to 10 people in the comfort of your home. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go down to the club. She's coming to you. Chef and a member of her stellar culinary team will prepare a festive multi-course dinner for you and your guests as you sit back, relax, and you're like, Chef Elaine, can we get some more of those really good appetizers? They were delicious. She's like, no problem. I'm just going to go and do that, and you don't have to do anything. Sit here and relax. And all that mouth-watering cuisine is going to be served to you by her staff. All you have to do, roll out the red carpet or green carpet. Pick your color carpet. Just roll one out. There is no better way to enjoy a night amongst friends. And the opening bid for this, are we giving things away tonight? I guess we are, because the opening bid for this, $1,000. $1,000 is the opening bid right there. There's $1,000 is the bid. $1,000 is the bid. Here we go. Are we in right now? $1,000 is the bid. I think there we have John O'Connor is in for this one right here. Yes, John is in. John's like, I saved all that money there before. Now I'm in. $1,100 is the bid right now. He's not messing around. $1,100 is John O'Connor is in. $1,100, $1,100 or $1,100, whichever school of thought you're in, whichever number you like better, it's all the same. $1,100 is the bid there. $1,100 is the bid. I'm at $1,200 right there. Mark Davidson. Mark said, there's more wine coming my way. I'm in. Mark's in. Mark's back. Mark is back. And Mark's like, not this time. Not this time, Tully. I'm not going to let them win this one. $1,200 is the bid. I'm looking for $1,300. John, you got to get back there. $1,200 is the bid. I need $1,300. Joanne was in at $1,000. How about Joanne come back in? Joanne, Mark. No, Mark's on top. Mark's like, I'm on top. I'm not going anywhere. Mark's not going to go anywhere. He's $1,200. Mark's not going to go anywhere because he doesn't have to leave his house because Chef, she's coming to you. She's coming to your house. 13 is the bid. There's Lauren is in. Right? Lauren, welcome back to the party. $1,300 to Lauren. 13 is the bid. I'm looking for $1,400. 14 is the bid. Dinner for 10. $1,500. John O'Connor wants this one badly. $1,500 is the bid. How about $1,600? 16 be the bid. 15 is the bid. 15 is the bid right now. The O'Connor family said we may not look beautiful with our beauty basket because we let that one go, but man, we're going to be full, and we're going to have delicious wine, and we're going to smile on our face. Well, will you have a smile on your face? Because Lauren just got back in with $1,600 bid. So come on, John, let's go. John, 18 is the number that I need right now. We're in at 16. I need 1,800. Make it 1,800. 1,700 is Peter. Peter's in at 17. We'll take Peter's 1,700, right? Yeah, it's American dollars. It's fine. 1,700 is the bid there. 1,800 be the bid. You can also bid in euro if you'd like. That'd be a lot more for us. We'll take it. 1,700 is the bid. I bet $1,800. 1,800 from Courtney and Ann Doyle in at 1,800. 2,000. Nice, cool, even $2,000. What do you say, folks? Oh, Jim Gillette. Jim Gillette just came in and tied at 1,800. We've now got a log jam. There's 1,900. Forget the log jam because Gillette is like, yeah, Gillette is the best man you can get with 9 other people at my house. This is a local company here, even though they're not a sponsor tonight. I think it's fine to give them a shout out here in the New England area. 1,900 is the bid. 2,000, John O'Connor, folks. You get to know. People are scrambling right now trying to find out who John O'Connor is. They're on Facebook. There's 75 of them. You have to look up the very generous and philanthropic John O'Connor. Then it'll show up on all your social medias. Mark, you and John are tied at 2,000. It's a log jam up top. Take another sip of that wine. While you're doing that, simultaneously text $2,200. John O'Connor's in at 2,000 and Mark Davidson, they're up top. They're both tied at 2,000. I need 2,200. 2,200 is the bid I'm looking for right now. 2,200, whatever way you want to say it. Either way, we need an advance of $2,000. 2,200 be the bid. I have $2,000 right now. 2,200. There's 21. Jim Gillette. $2,100 from Jim. Jim's in. He's like, you think I haven't heard this one before, Tully? All day long I can go with this. 2,100 is the bid there. 2,200 is the bid. 2,200 is the bid I'm looking for right now. I have $2,100. 2,200 be the bid. I asked for it before, John. Now I'm saving you some money. Peter is back in at 20. Oh, it's a log jam again. A tie. You guys are texting so fast and furious. You're tying each other. 2,100. 2,200 from Peter Benjamin. He said, this is my time. It's my time, Tully. 2,200 is the bid there. 2,300 is the bid right now. I need 2,300, 2,200. 2,300 from John O'Connor. John's like, you know, Tully, you said the philanthropic and generous. I just updated my profile to make sure people knew exactly where to find me, where they can see the great party that I'm having in my house with the chef. And now we're tied at 2,300. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? We bid higher. That's what we do. This isn't a mystery. It's all for Lazarus House. That's where this is all going, and you're having a party in your house. So 2,300 has been 24. I have a log 2,400 from Dodie. Dodie is back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome Dodie back to the party, and Dodie's like, welcome back to the party. There's gonna be a party at my house because I'm at $2,400, and I'm beating these guys right now. Yes, you are, Dodie. 2,400 is the bid there. 2,500 is the bid. Let's go, gentlemen. Mark, John, this is your time. I don't want to see you let this one slide like other things that have happened here tonight. 2,500 from Mark Davidson because he's like, no, Tully. You're not going to get me this time. 2,500 is 2,600 is the bid. 2,500 is the bid. Dodie, now's the time. Show Mark. Give him a call. Send him a text, but send us a text first. And let him know that you're going to outbid him right now. I need $2,600. I'm at $2,500 from Mark Davidson right now. 25 is the bid and 26 be the bid. Let's bring it here. 26. Dodie, come back. Come back to us here. $2,500. I think that sounds like a better number to me, $3,000. AJ is right. Somebody needs to separate the wheat from the chaff here and go to $3,000 and just take this one. Because if I see a $3,000 bid there, I don't even look anymore. I'll just close it out. I will do that. I promise you that. $3,000 be the bid. How about there's $2,700. John said, how about $2,700? New York guy, we take that? Yeah, I will take $2,700. And now $3,000 be the next bid I need right now. John's in at $2,700. He's ready to separate himself, folks. $2,700 is the bid. $3,000 is the next bid that we need. $3,000 be the bid. I'm looking for $2,700. I see it there, 27. $3,000 is the bid I'm looking for right now. I need $3,000. Do I see $3,000 anywhere? And once again, international auctioneer, $2,800. Joanne was sitting there waiting. She's like, I know you said don't wait, but I'm going to wait a moment. I'm just going to let the boys outbid each other. I'm going to let them play. But now, playtime is over. $2,800 is the bid there. $3,000. O'Connor. Let's go. Paging O'Connor. Paging John O'Connor and your $3,000. Let that money fly out of the wallet, John. Let it fly to Lazarus House and let Chef Elaine come to your house and make this dinner happen for you and 9 of your friends. $3,000 be the bid. I got $2,800 right now. I'm looking for $3,000 even right now. It is Thanksgiving. It is a time to give back. It is a time to say thanks for this. This has been a tough year. We know this. We've got over this. I need $3,000. I've got $2,800, folks. There's $3,000. John O'Connor, the very generous and philanthropic John O'Connor, is in for $3,000. $3,200. Dodie, Joanne, I'm going to have to wrap this up. We got to move things along here. $3,000 is the bid. Do I see $3,200? $3,200 be the bid. Do I see $3,200? I do not. Do I see $3,200 anywhere? I am getting the old wrap it up Tully right now. $3,000 is the bid right now at John O'Connor. And I'm going to have to wrap this one up, aren't I? Yes, I am. $3,000 is the bid to John O'Connor here going once. Bid high and often. Bid the highest number you can think of right now to win this thing because I'm about to close it out. John O'Connor's into $3,000 here going once. $3,000 at John O'Connor going twice, and at $3,000 it is sold. $3,000 John O'Connor. John O'Connor, look at that. Here we go. Yes. We have an announcement to make. Hold on one second. The barbecue that we had twice, AJ was just on the other phone twisting some other people's arms, and she's like, you're going to do it 3 times. Okay, thanks a lot. This is AJ. Goodbye. Joanne Luciano got it. Congratulations, Joanne. And who was our other winner there? Yeah. 3 people. That's even more money in for Lazarus House. Another round of applause, and thank you to our wonderful donors who provided us with that item. Well, here we go. That's amazing. And guess what, folks? We still have more to go. 325 more. Oh, no, just a few more items. Sorry, we got rid of most of this. Here we go. Our next item up for bid, folks. Here you go. If you save some money right there, the ultimate boat trip and chef's table for 6. That's right, 2 packages in 1. We're consolidating. You're off to an unforgettable boat trip for up to 5 hours. We do not recommend a 3-hour tour. The last people who did that didn't work out very well. So up to 5 hours you have. Take the full 5 hours. This experience is with a local mariner to explore the many hidden treasures the coastline has to offer. This party is for 6 people and will begin this incredible adventure at the private beach home of the very generous Peter and Linda Benjamin on Little Neck in Ipswich. We love those Ipswich clams. They're the best in the world. You will board their new 26-foot Edgewater boat for a breathtaking tour of the Ipswich Bay and Cape Ann coastline with a few planned stops along the way. It's going to be pretty fun, including an island inhabited by seals and sea, S-E-E, not S-E-A, sea, where The Crucible, The Witches of Eastwick, and Little Woman, all those amazing movies, were filmed. Now, explore Crane Beach or stop in Rockport to sip on the famous painkiller drink. And I'd only sip on one of those painkiller drinks or you'll be wandering around that area all afternoon. You don't want to do that. You look like a zombie. At the Mile Marker Marina. Mile Marker Marina, say that 10 times fast, kind of hard. Linda and Peter will provide light refreshments and drinks on the boat as well, which is going to be fantastic to go along the way. Then, later that night, or another night, if you can't fit this all in one day, then you and 5 of your friends will experience the newly opened Tuscan Sea Grill in Newburyport. The chef will create a hand-picked 5-course menu full of exclusive artisan Italian cuisine. In addition, you're like, there's more? Yes. In addition, the chef will identify perfect regional Italian wine pairings to complete a perfect evening that will make your taste buds feel like they are in Tuscany. I imagine Tuscany, Italy, not Tuscany, New Jersey. Yes, I figured Tuscany, Italy. Let's stay with that. Folks, we're going to start the bidding at this one at just $1,000. 4 bids already. People are like, shut up, Tully, we want to bid $2,500. I said we're starting at $1,000. Forget that. Don't listen to me. David D'Antonio. David D'Antonio is in for $2,500 right there. 25 is the bid now. Let's go to 3,000. I think the messing around is over. 3,000 is the next bid. 25 is the bid there. 3,000 be the next bid. You got the boat ride. You got the dinner afterwards. You never thought you'd be on a boat. This is the time to be on a boat. 3,000 be the next bid. I have $2,500. There's 3,000 right there from David. David is in for $3,000. 3,000 is the bid. Now we're going up by $500 on this one. We're not messing around. 3,500 is the next bid. 35 is the bid. I got 3,000 there from David. 35. Brandon, I see you're back. Brandon, you saved all that money earlier. Spend it now. Spend it wisely. Get this package. You got the boat and the dinner. He's like, a boat and the dinner. My mind is blowing. 3,500 be the bid. I got 3,000 right now. 35 would be the bid. 35 is the bid there. Brandon, you must go north of 3,000. See that boat? It's going north. Your bids need to go north as well. 3,500 be the bid. I'm looking for right now. I have $3,000. 3,000 is the bid. Brandon, come back. Come back. David's in at 3,000. He's higher right now. 3,000 is the bid. 3,500 be the bid. 35 is the bid. I have $3,000. Do I see $3,500? Do I see 35? Do I see north of $3,000? David's in at $3,000. But Brandon is sitting there thinking about the wind blowing through his hair, that salt air in the sea on his glasses, and there's 3,100. You know what, Dodie? I'll take 3,100 because you've been so good to us tonight. 3,100 is the bid. Now, David, you got to come back. David, you've been good to us too, so I'll take 3,200 from you. 32 be the bid. I'd love to see 35, but I'll take 32. But again, don't mess around. Why wait? Why wait when you can bid higher right now and you can just say, how about 35, Tully? John O'Connor said, how about 35, Tully? Indeed. 35 it is. The very generous and philanthropic John O'Connor. You might remember him from the last item. Well, he's back right now at $3,500 right now. 35 is the bid there. $4,000. I will end this at $4,000 if somebody goes to $4,000 right now, and I really made it this time. $4,000. If I see a bid of $4,000, this thing is over. $4,000. And there's $4,000 from David D'Antonio. And I'm looking over here to the boss, and the boss says $4,000. Do we see an advance of $4,000 right now? I've got $4,000. We hold on 1 second. Hold on. John, you meet David at $4,000. I'm going to do this. AJ's going, you are terrible. You're putting me on the spot again. David, you're going to take this one home at $4,000. But John, I want you to be on the boat because you never thought you'd be on a boat. Now you're going to be on a boat, and you're going to have the dinner. All this coming to you. Match that bid at $4,000. But to do that, you have to tell AJ right now. Text her at 617-510-8004. Text her. Don't call her. She's producing a show right now. So text her at 617-510-8004 and say, I'm in, because at $4,000 right now, hold on 1 second there. Dodie is in for $42.50 right now. Dodie's in at $42.50. Dodie, we love you. Dodie's making this happen, John. Now you're going to have to, it's at $42.50. So, hey, our two friends, David and Dodie. Now, here we go. John is in. Lynn is in at $43.50. The people do not want to stop bidding on this one right here. $43.50 is the bid. That is the mark that it's at right now. I have $43.50, and Lynn Capizzi is in at $43.50 at right now. So that is the number to match at $43.50. We love it at $43.50. Do I see an advance out there anywhere at $43.50? The bids are coming in fast and furious just when we thought it was over. It's at $4,500 from Dodie, $44.50, but let's just call it $4,500, you know, with the interest and all. We'll just round it up there. $44.50 at Dodie. Dodie is the one to beat right now. $44.50 is the bid there. David's in at $43.50. $44.50 is the bid right now. $44.50 is the bid right now to Dodie. And we'll make this nice even there. Dodie, she's going to call it $4,500, whatever. $44.50, $4,500, same thing. Here we go. Dodie is in at top right now, so I'm going to have to wrap this up. We're a little bit behind. We're going to move on with the program there. $44.50. Here we go. David and Lynn, match this bid. One of you, David or Lynn, match that bid right now at $4,500. Just text AJ 617-510-8004 and say, I'm going to match, because right now we do have to wrap this up and going on. It's it. Dodie's right there, $44.50. You're going once, going twice. Dodie, congratulations. It is sold to Dodie and sold to, is that to David? Is the second one there? And sold to David. Congratulations to both you, Dodie and David. Two separate boat parties, two dinners, all happening for you. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you very much for that generosity. That was amazing. The $9,000 raised right there, or $8,990. Either way, very, very close. $10 away from $9,000. Now, folks, you're not going to believe this. One last item of the night. Oh, no, but wait, no, don't be upset. Don't be upset. No one is upset. They are like, shut up, Tully, move on with the program. Okay, our last item of the night is a chef curated dinner in your home for 8 people. This affair to remember, put that in quotes, could be yours. Experience the newly opened Tuscan Chop House. The newly opened Tuscan Chop House like never before, with every detail orchestrated by event designer, I'm going to say to the stars, AJ Williams of AJ Events. She produced this event tonight and all the events, and Belichick's event, and all the events for Lazarus House this year. Maybe a quick round of applause for AJ. Make it quick. But she's wonderful. She's great. She's very humble. She's here. She's off camera. She's letting me get all the glory right now, but she is doing an amazing job. Imagine the setting. Your table set with luxurious floral decor candles, custom plexi place cards, and I'm saying this is your name right here. If your name happens to be Chris, imagine this right on the plate. You sit down, you're like, where's Chris sitting tonight? Oh, right here. That's where Chris is sitting. This is Chris's plate right here. Yes, this is, everyone's going to get one of these beautiful, I got to put it, if my name was Chris, that'd be a nice nameplate for me right there. That's going to be right on your plate there. You're also going to get beautiful gift boxes, favors, and custom menu cards. Click, Instagram moment, click, TikTok story, all that kind of stuff. The chef will create a 4-course meal in your home for 8 people in your squad or your quarantine, your local neighbors that you've trusted lately. Now, for the first course, the men are going to cook for their significant other with our Tuscan chef. And then they're going to bring that first course over to the table, sit down with everybody, and enjoy that 4-course meal paired with regional Italian wines for each course. Now, your home, your music, your favorite tunes, your rules. We're staying up all night, whatever you want to say. Every detail is orchestrated by AJ and the Tuscan Kitchen impeccably for you. We were going to open this at $1,000, but forget that. We're starting this one at $2,000. Let's keep this going. $2,000 is the opening bid. $2,000 is the bid right now. I'm looking for a $2,000 bid. $2,000 is the bid right now. Let's go $2,000 bid. I see an $1,700 bid. I'm going to take that. $1,700 is the bid right there. Joan and somebody else there. We're refreshing the screen. $1,700 is the bid. There's $2,000 from John and Margie Freeze. $2,000 is the bid, and nobody freeze. Right now is the time to text, not freeze, unless you are the freezes / Rothschilds. There we go. $2,000 is the bid. I'm looking for $2,500. $2,500 or $2,100. Hey, they're in. They're outbidding themselves. $21 is the bid now. We got to go north to $2,100. How about $2,300? I'll take it. $23 be the bid. I have $21 right now. I'm looking for $2,300. $2,300 is the bid. I have John and Margie. It's Margie, not Marge. It's Margie. Margie Freeze / Rothschild. There they are. $2,100 is the bid there. How about $2,300? $2,300 be the bid. I have $2,100 right now from them. And we're at the Freeze / Rothschild family. They're right there. $2,100 is the bid there. $2,300 be the bid. I'm looking for $2,300 right now. Do I see $2,300? $2,300 is the bid there. $2,300 is the bid. Do I see $2,300? I have $2,100. Everybody was out of the gate. The bids were flying in. Now is the time to bid. You cannot wait. Do not put the phone down. The one time I'm telling you not to put the phone down. Everybody's like, come on, get off your phone for a second. No, right now, get on the phone. In fact, this is the part of the dinner where it's rude not to be on your phone. Get on the phone right now, $2,100, and just text that in right there. Bounty to 243-725. So simple. $2,100 is the bid. Do I see $2,300? I'd love that. I need something north of $2,100. $2,100 is the bid right now. Do I see $2,300? Yeah. Why are we messing around? $2,500. This dinner is priceless. This dinner is for you and your friends and for Lazarus House. You are making a difference right now where we need it the most. And what I need the most right now is $2,500 to close this out and move on with the program. That's a gift for everybody if I do that. $2,500 is the bid right now. Hey, John and Margie, how about it? How about $2,500? And I won't even look around. I won't even look at any other screen. I'm just looking at the two of you right now. And I'm saying this is the time to be very good friends with John and Margie because they're about to win this dinner. Because I'm looking for this at $2,500 right now. Do I see 25 out there anywhere? I've got John and Margie at $2,100, but I need a $2,500 bid, and we want to close this one out. There we go. John and Margie, we connected. There it is. $2,500 is the bid right there. Yes, thank you very much. $2,500 is the bid right now. I have a $2,500 bid. $25 is the bid. Do I see 27 out there? If not, $2,500 is the bid to John. And Lauren is down there, but Lauren's not in right now. So $2,500 is the bid. 25 is the bid here to John and Margie. I have the gavel in hand. You know what that means. It is time to close this one out. $2,500 to John and Margie going once. $2,500 going twice. And it is sold. So $2,500 sold right there. Thank you very much. And hold on one second. Whoa. Are you telling me? No, you're not telling me. Okay, here we go. Yes. You are telling me that if Lauren comes in right now and matches this price, Lauren, you have an opportunity. Lauren or anybody else who just got beat right there, who just did not win that item but want to win it. Text AJ right now. $2,500 is the number, but the phone number is 617-510-8004. Send her a text right now and say, I can't let this slip away. I want it. I need it badly. Make it happen. Text AJ right now. But John and Margie, you've won one at $2,500, and there's one more out there, and this is your opportunity. Text her right now and say it's mine. First person in will win. Folks, and you're not going to believe it, but actually that concludes our live auction portion of the night. So we did get one. Lauren said, all right, Tully, I heard you, and you owe me 10 cents for that text. 10 cents coming your way, Lauren. Thank you very much for that. Thank you to all our wonderful donors and bidders right there, everybody that kept that going and kept that so much fun. Please welcome now, to continue the program, Carmen Vega, the program director of the shelter, who would like to share the impact of Lazarus House on the families that they serve. Carmen?
Thank you. Blessings, everyone. My name is Carmen Vega, and when I was asked to speak tonight, I started to think about what I would say. and I started to cry. I started to think about all the wonderful families that have walked through our doors and the deep worries each one of them had, such as I cannot afford housing. Where and how am I going to sleep tonight? How can I afford to eat? How will my children eat tonight? And on top of all of that, they were sleep deprived. Nobody, and I say nobody, deserves to be homeless. Some people were escaping domestic violence, some families fighting mental illness, overcoming addiction, or just barely making enough money to afford a home. You don't have to be living on the streets to be homeless. There's this thing called couch surfing, where you could stay at a friend's house or a friend's couch for a few days, then maybe you move on to a family member's home, and so on. Like Joanne, the awesome woman that we saw her story today, she worked through her whole ordeal, through her whole situation, and she continued to work. And one life event happened. She had her own apartment, then she went to a hotel for a few months. Then she realized that she could no longer afford staying at that hotel. So she reached out to Lazarus House. But Joanne is one of many in my community. They are hardworking, doing everything that they are supposed to be doing. And all it took was one negative life event. We should remember that most of us, or most in my community, are just one paycheck, one health situation, or one random accident away from homelessness. Then I cried again because I thought that could be me.
Thank you so much for that incredible story. Now, we don't have any more private chef experiences or days of beauty to offer you, but what we do have is the opportunity for you to be a hero. How are you going to do that? I'm going to tell you in a second. And support the mission of Lazarus House Ministries with a life-changing, 100% tax-deductible gift directly to our mission. And I'm sure you've heard the breaking news earlier. Yeah. We learned that a generous donor watching tonight is matching all gifts, get this, to the fund, our mission, for up to $100,000. Isn't that fantastic? So that means, yes, that means the next $100,000 in gifts will be matched, and we're going to get right into it now. Folks, $10,000, this is what we could do with that kind of money. That provides 6 weeks of vital advocacy, emotional care and support, budget training, parenting courses, and social work support for the 18 families living in our transitional housing programs. Let's get those gifts incoming right now. 10,000 is the number we're looking for right now. This is fantastic, and it looks like we have right here. Fantastic. Andrew and Mona Bates are in for a gift of $10,000. The Bates family, thank you very much to the Bates family. Aren't they wonderful? 10,000, folks. That's the gift we're looking for right now. You know what we can do with that money. You know how far we can make that money go, and you know how many people will be supported with that. And I'm seeing here also Linda and Bob Aiello are in for $10,000. That's $20,000 in just a few seconds here. $20,000 raised so far. Thank you to Linda and Bob Aiello for a $10,000 gift. This is wonderful. The gifts are flying in right now. We're seeing it come in. People are talking in the chat about these gifts. And hold on one second. It looks like we also have a $10,000 gift from the Hurston Family Foundation. Thank you to the Hurston Family Foundation for $10,000. That's 3 gifts of $10,000 in just a few seconds. Yes, wouldn't it be great if we had 2 more? Imagine if we had 2 more. That's $50,000 in just under about a minute. $50,000 at this level. Can you imagine that? We have 3 gifts of $10,000 so far. Imagine the next gift of $10,000 coming in, getting us closer to that amount. And I know that AJ is working the phones right here, and we have, hold on one second, we have a $10,000 gift from, this is anonymous, the Anonymous family, folks. The Anonymous family is in for $10,000. We love the Anonymous family. Thank you so much to that. And we have one more, $15,000, we have a $15,000 gift. Who is that from? Which the family foundation again? The Bowens Family Foundation for $15,000, folks. Not $10,000, but $15,000. They're like, we're not listening to you, Tully. And if anybody else doesn't want to listen to me and wants to give $15,000, now is the time to do it. Thank you so much. That was 4 gifts of $10,000, and one. And what? Hold on, there's more. Fred and Martha O'Brien. Fred and Martha O'Brien are also in for $10,000, friends. That's 5 gifts. We asked for 5 at $10,000 and we got it. And in fact, we didn't even ask for 1 at $15,000, but we got that. $65,000 raised here in just a moment right now. We have a $100,000 match, so keep those gifts coming in. And I'm going to move on to our next level. If I don't see any more gifts of $10,000, we will give you a shout out if one comes in again as well. I see all these wonderful gifts coming in on the screen. But our next level of support is $5,000. What can we do with that kind of donation, that kind of generosity? That could provide 6 full days of nutritious breakfasts and lunches in our soup kitchen for 150 guests. You're helping the lives of 150 people with a $5,000 gift. Let's see those gifts coming in right now at $5,000. And I think I see one coming in. Here we go. We've got Jackie and Stuart Adams are in for $5,000. Yes, Jackie and Stuart Adams, thank you so much. Who wants to match the generosity of Jackie? And Dodie Gorham, Dodie is in for $5,000. Dodie, you may remember Dodie from the live auction just moments ago. Dodie is back again with a $5,000 100% tax deductible gift. Dodie, thank you very much, Dodie, and happy holidays to you. Thank you for supporting Lazarus House. And here we go. Bill and Janet Robichaud are in for a $5,000 gift. Bill and Janet Robichaud, the Robichaud family is in for a $5,000 gift. Thank you so much. And we have one more gift. They're flying in so fast, we can't even keep up here. This is amazing. This is the generosity that's happened in this community year after year. And we just had another $5,000 gift from the anonymous family. This is a different anonymous family, not the first one that gave $10,000. A whole different anonymous family. Norman Lee. Norman. And the Kane family is Roger Kane, Norman Lee and Roger Kane, each with $5,000 donations right there. And you can see 6 full days of meals for 150 guests right there. And John Evans, right there. John, we just highlighted your name on the board because you're so generous. We're like, put this guy's name, put it in italics, put it in an awesome font because he's that generous. $5,000. Chris Mosby, let's highlight Chris's name and put it in a cool font as well. Give him like Times New Roman or something. Actually, that's not that cool. But anyway, it is very cool that Chris Mosby just gave us $5,000, helping another 150 guests at Lazarus House get a meal. Thank you so much for that. Here we go. We're going to keep this going right now. Any more $5,000 gifts? The generosity has been off the charts by this community this evening. Thank you so much. Think about this next level of support. At $2,500, this provides stress-reducing, family-enriching virtual experiences to our families residing in our shelter and transitional housing programs. Who couldn't use a stress-reducing program right now? And for $2,500, you can provide that peace of mind for these families, for our wonderful families that we support here. And I've got a gift coming in at $2,500 right now from Deborah DeSanzo. Deborah DeSanzo's in for $2,500. Thank you. Wouldn't it be great if we had 4 gifts of $2,500? That will get us to $10,000, another $10,000. Tasha Weber. Tasha, you might remember her famously from the auction as well earlier. Tasha's in for $5,000. She's like, I know we're at the $2,500 level, but can I double that? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes, every single time. Tasha, thank you very much for your $5,000 gift. Tasha Weber, yes. You got a lot of fans here, Tasha Weber. They're going crazy for you. All right, we have another gift here, $2,500 to Mike and Meredith Massaro. The Massaros are in for $2,500. Thank you so much. That's $5,000 at this level. Here we go. Yes, and we did, and now we have, hold on, not just one, but this must be a very popular name in the Boston area. I didn't realize this. I thought the O'Connor was a very popular name, and O'Brien and so on, but Anonymous is very popular in this area because we have 2 gifts of $2,500 from Anonymous and Anonymous. I'm sure maybe that's a little different there, but we have 2 separate gifts of $2,500. Folks, we asked for 4 at that level. I think we got 5. That's $10,000 raised, and there's our good friend Anya. Is that Anya and Ron Valcourt there? Thank you so much there. $2,500 from the Valcourts there. Thank you very much there. $2,500. And Catherine and Charles Thompson. Catherine and Charles, thank you so much. And Doug Cook. Doug, thank you very much for a $2,500 gift from Doug. This is a very popular level. You said this would be one of the most popular levels. You were right. We asked for 4. I think we just got about 7 or 8 gifts right there. Thank you so much to the Cook family and all the wonderful families that just supported us there at $2,500. Folks, thank you for your generosity so far. We're going to move along here. Our next level of support. Hold on. We just got another gift. These are people who don't like to follow the rules because I'm about to go to the next level, but they said, we would like to give at $10,000. John and Heidi O'Connor. Thank you very much. John and Heidi O'Connor, folks, just came in at $10,000. They were out having a jog. They just came back in. They're like, what did we miss? We missed the $10,000 level. And they texted it in quickly. So thank you to John and Heidi for that very generous gift of $10,000. Now that was just there alone. We got 6 gifts of $10,000. Wonderful. But our next level of support, thank you to the O'Connors once again for that very, very generous gift. $1,500 is the next level of support. And this could provide 1 week of housing, meals, and advocacy at the shelter for a single mom and 2 kids. Just $1,500 we're looking for right now. I can see the gifts flying in from Peter Benjamin in for $1,500. Peter, thank you so much. Peter was working hard in that live auction. Peter's like, yeah, I got my shoulders sore. I had my paddle up so many times there, even though I couldn't see it, but I know it was. Thank you, Peter, for $1,500. And Senator? I was just making sure we heard Senator Barry and Amy Feinberg are in for $1,500. Feingold, yes, the Feingold family, the Senator Feingold, thank you so much, $1,500. And it looks like our good friends at Crusader Paper are in for $1,500. Thank you. I'm seeing the gifts flying right there. There's Brandon Bledge. Brandon, welcome back. Love you. Brandon's in for $1,000. We love that, Brandon. Thank you so much. And also another $1,500 gift I see right here from Leonora Sabrizio. Thank you, Leonora, for that gift of $1,500. And Jack Dempsey says, I'm in for $1,000. Thank you to Jack Dempsey. Thank you very much, Jack, for that one. Larry and Linda Ardito are in for $1,500. Thank you, Larry and Linda Ardito. The names are flying in here. And also, I see another one right there. I see that the Fallon Company, our good pals at the Fallon Company, are back to support us at $1,500. And Joanne and Lou Luciano, $1,500 from the Lucianos, folks. Thank you so much. Let's keep this going here at $1,500. If anybody else could support us now with a gift of $1,500, there we go, Lucianos. You have some fans here. And here we go. Let's see. Who else do we have? The Pollock. Sapala Construction, folks. Sapala Construction is in for $1,500 as well. Thank you so much, Sapala Construction. Yes, the wonderful folks. They've got a lot of fans here, Sapala Construction. All right, $1,500 is the bid, and we also had a lot of gifts come in at $1,000. Folks, that's a reminder. Give what you can. Give what you would like right now. Maybe that lucky number is $1,150. That's fine. You can give that, folks. Give a custom gift that's meaningful to you. We're going to keep moving on. We're almost done here, but the time to support. And we just had Jennifer and John Evans who said, I know you're about to go to 500, Tully, but can we add an extra zero on that and make it 5,000? So thank you. Yes, Jennifer and John, they're in for $5,000. Another gift of $5,000. We have blown through that $100,000 match and keep this going. And folks, this means it is time for everyone. Rick Homan is in for $1,000. Thank you, Rick, for that very generous gift of $1,000 right now. Now, folks, the gifts are coming in all sizes, all kinds, but I want to tell you what $500 could do. $500 could provide Budget Buddies financial management program virtually to one single mom, setting her up for self-sufficiency and success. We are providing a program to help people, not just a meal, not just a place to stay, but a program to make their lives better. And this is at $500 right now. Who could support us with a gift of $500? You can see right there, Budget Buddies financial program for one single mom. For $500, we've got some great gifts coming in right now. Do we see some gifts coming in at $500? Look at this. Yes, Robert and Donna Carmichael. The Carmichael family is in for $500. Thank you so much. I see some great gifts coming in there. Kathleen and Rick Blaine are in for $500. Is that Dan Lobel? Dan Lobel, you've been hiding there. We love you, Dan. Dan's in for $500 as well. Thank you. Look at all these wonderful gifts. The screen is going like this. So many generous friends of Lazarus House. You guys are sharing your very own bounty with us tonight. That is the purpose. You're playing along with us tonight, and we appreciate it there. Bob McDougall. Bob McDougall, the great Bob McDougall is in for $500. Thank you, Bob McDougall. And we did say Dan, we got him in there. So many wonderful friends are supporting us at the $500 level. You can see what you can do. You can see how you can support a family with a $500 gift, helping the Budget Buddies financial program for a single mom, providing her with that. $500 is the bid we're looking for right now. How about this? Do we see any other gifts out there at $500? Folks, continue to give. And I have one. Jeff Hassel. Jeff Hassel says 500 is no hassle for me, and I know what I can do for Lazarus House and our families and our single moms. $500. Thank you so much to Jeff for that. Now, folks, as I said, you can give at any amount, and Rhett DeVito, Annette DeVito, and if Rhett or Brett DeVito's out there, you should give $500 too. But Annette DeVito was the very generous person, and she deserves the round of applause for that $500 gift right there. So we're going to keep this going right now, folks. And now, I have one level of support. Claire Bishop. Look at Claire Bishop. Just when we're about to move on to the next level, Claire's like, you know what? I'd like to give $500. Claire, thank you for your generosity, and thank you for everything you've done for Lazarus House, the great Claire Bishop. There's more. There's so many more. This is this community. We're not surprised. Dean LaPierre. I think it's Dean LaPierre. Dean LaPierre probably knows the Desjardins as well. But there's Dean LaPierre in for $500. Thank you so much, Dean. What a gentleman that you are. The gifts continue to come in. We're like, let's move on to the next level. People are like, no, don't move on. We want to give. Yes, thank you. Keep those gifts coming in all night. In fact, tell some friends who couldn't, I can't make the Lazarus House benefit that night. I'm busy watching some West Coast college football game. No, you're not. Sarah Rostello said, I'm not busy watching college football. I'm busy texting in life-changing funds to Lazarus House. Sarah just gave us a gift of $500. Thank you, Sarah Rostello. Thank you for that gift of $500 right there. The gifts keep flying in. This is amazing. What an unbelievably generous crowd we've had tonight. Now, I want to tell you what we could do right now with the gift of $250. Wouldn't it be great if we finished up strong here with 10 gifts of $250? That provides nutritious, balanced meals for one child for 1 month. And I see that Mary Glazer wants to start us off. That's one there, Mary. Come on, meet the challenge here. Mary's in for $250. Bill Delvin or Devlin, it's like it's the V, then the L, totally. Bill Devlin. Bill Devlin's in for $250. That's two. Jim Gillette. Jim Gillette is back. Jim Gillette, thank you so much. Here we go. And we got Monique. Monique is in. Monique M. I hope I'm saying her last name right. If I didn't, that's $20 back because that's 20 from me for mispronouncing your name. Courtney and Ann Doyle are in for $250. Thank you so much, Courtney and Ann Doyle. Let's go. Justin, is it Carr or Can? Can? Justin Can. Justin Can, just in case he's here, and he is giving us a gift of $250. Let's keep this going. How about Steve Normandin is in for $250? Thank you, Steve Normandin. And Father Peter Gorey, thank you, Father Peter Gorey, for a gift of $250. I'd say bless you, Father, but you can just do that yourself. There we go. Stephen Whitney is in for $250. What's that, 6 or 7 gifts so far? We need... Chris and Joy Sullivan just came in at $500. I'll call that 2 gifts of $250 or $500, whichever way you want to do it. Chocolate, peanut butter, everything's in the same thing. It's 2 great tastes. It tastes great together there. $500 or 2 gifts of $250 either way. And thank you, Stephen, for that one right there. Folks, let's keep this going. I'm looking for 2 more gifts of $250. And if we get that, we can move on with our program. That's a gift. I'll stop talking, which is a gift for everybody. We have Pamela Yamin. That's 1. And Jim and Nancy Greeley, the great Greeley family. Matthew and Letitia Boyle. I asked for 2 more. We got 3 more. How about a round of applause for all of our amazing donors, folks? Yeah, and at home, you better be going crazy. And I will leave you with this. Any amount is appreciated, unless a $10,000 gift just came in because we went outside. No, it didn't. Again, we have so many already. Any amount is appreciated. Give what you can, but think about how far that gift is going to go. Yes. And I am pretty sure we passed that $100,000 match. Isn't that fantastic? So we unlock that wonderful gift of $100,000. You did it, folks. We put a challenge out to you, and you met it. You funded our mission. And with that, thank you very much for your generosity. Erica, back to you.
Oh, Pat Tully. Pat Tully, I wish we had a full room to applaud you. That is not easy to do. I'm very impressed. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much for everyone at home who has been so generous. Amazing items for those who donated the items, and again, those who bid generously. Thank you so very much. And now we want to celebrate with just a few of our attendees. You may remember the names Linda and Peter Benjamin. I believe it is their boat that someone will be taking that 5-hour cruise on. And Linda is on the board at Lazarus House. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
There they are.
Erica,
Love
this is
the
the famous
pom-poms.
Dodie right here.
How's your night been going?
Dodie.
Hi, we are having fun. We have Dodie here. We have Jimmy. We have Peter.
Oh, Dodie's in the house. Dodie in the house.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Cheers.
You've been so generous. I want to come visit you in Ipswich. Your living room looks beautiful. What you guys don't know is here in the studio, we've been watching you the whole time. And it looks like you've been having a great, great time. How was dinner?
Awesome. Oh, we haven't eaten yet, actually, but we've had the wine. It was fabulous, and we've had the appetizers, and it was wonderful. We are looking forward to dinner.
The wine always helps with the bidding, Dodie. That was smart. Linda and Peter, feed Dodie the wine. Thank you guys so very much for
Can we give a
everything
shout
that you
out
do for
to some
Lazarus
friends
House,
of
for being
ours?
such an integral part of tonight.
Thank you. Can we just give a shout out to a couple of friends that are here with us virtually but can't be in this room with us? Well, thank you, Devlins, Devers, DeVitos, LaPierre's, and Luciana. Woo!
Carpenters.
Thank you, and the Carpenters. Last minute, the Carpenters. Thank you.
Well, enjoy dinner. You guys really held out. You must be hungry now. All that bidding. So thank you so very much.
Thank you,
Well,
Erica.
enjoy that dinner. And now we would like to also check in with Rick Crowley, who is also on the board at Lazarus House. Rick, I've been seeing you and that adorable puppy here in the studio too. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. It's been a bunch of fun. And we also shout out to Roger and Betty Desjardins. They are one of the original people that contributed so much way back when. And now that they have that wine thing, it's going to be.
They want an invite.
Well, I'm glad you put that out there. And I think Tully, you had like a glamorous pronunciation of the name. You could go either way. Desjardins. Thank you so much, guys. So you already ate. How was dinner?
It was great. It was great. It was delicious, as always.
Delicious. Well, the great thing about being home is you could have always had the sweatpants on. We would have never known. And the sweatpants are just a room away.
For the special occasion, so everybody got like all decked out. It was a great night.
I just meant you dress up on top and the sweatpants are on the bottom. Which is what helps with the big Tuscan kitchen dinner. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for your generosity and for being with us tonight. We had a blast and we hope you did too. Thank you for your support.
We did, and we thank all the workers at Lazarus House. They are phenomenal.
Absolutely. Well, and now, before we wrap up the evening, I would like to invite the president of the board of directors at Lazarus House, Robin Gorski-Routhier, to say a few words for us.
Thank you so much, Erica. So as we heard earlier from Jeff and Joanne and Carmen, Lazarus House is a lifeline for thousands of families and individuals, but we cannot do it alone. Thank you for your supporting the work we do, for your time and the support you give. This is the largest fundraising mission challenge our gala has ever witnessed, and we thank you and can't thank you enough. Okay, sorry here, I'm just getting some info in. So because of all you've done tonight, we raised an additional $156,000 with the exceptional $100,000 match that has given us a total of $256,000 today and a grand total of $325,000 for the event. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. To those of you who work behind the scenes to make this evening happen, AJ Events and the entire development team at Lazarus House, thank you. Finally, I'd like to thank take this opportunity to thank my board of directors. Their guidance and support are key to our success. We look forward to seeing you all again next year, hopefully in the same room. And happy holidays. Have a great holiday season to all of you. And I'd like to thank Stuart and Jackie Adams for joining me for dinner tonight. Back to you, Erica.
Thank you, Robin. And I just wanted to reiterate just how much we've raised. I believe, and tell me if I get this right, $325,000? $325,000. Truly incredible. That's not easy in this time. It's been really difficult to fundraise. There are so many incredible causes. The Lazarus House really appreciates that incredible support. So thank you all. And thank you, Robin. So the party does not need to end just because this part of the program is over. Please enjoy. DJ Ryan is still here. And we know that you have groups in your house, and we hope that you continue to celebrate this night. I really did have such a great time being here with you. Felt, we could talk to each other at least through Zoom, and we do hope that we can do this all together next year. So enjoy. We'll see you next year, and good night, everyone.